Hey everybody, James Yeager at Tactical Response, and I'm here at the Flagler Ranch, beautiful, wonderful Flagler Ranch here outside of Mountain Home, Texas. And you might have noticed the nominal 100-pound tusks. One of them is just over 100 pounds, elephant tusk back there. And before, and most of you guys will appreciate it, before anybody would get mad about this, the benefactor of the ranch here is a huge conservationalist and has, trust me, has paid his dues in the conservation community to have things like this. So please, before you would think anything negative, he's a wonderful benefactor to the community, to the environment. But we are here at Flagler Ranch. This is the Thunder Ranch, Texas location. Where it used to be the base of operations, and of course Oregon is the center, is home now. And we're here for the Countersniper class. It is, as you figured out from the first video, probably, it is Don shooting a DPMS Recon G2, Nate shooting a civilian force arms reacher, and Dana, the hot crazy matrix guy, shooting a Remington 700 AAC SD with some stuff done to it, as you can see from the first video. But we're going to get right into it and go to the flat range, start shooting.
In review, 1, treat all guns as if they're all loaded all the time, everybody. 2, don't point the muzzle at anything you're not willing to destroy. 3, keep your finger off the trigger till your sights are on the target and you're willing to shoot. And 4, be sure of your target and backstop. Then the interesting part about that is, several of you have been with me many times and paid tens of thousands of dollars to take instruction. And if I would have asked you what the 4 basic safety rules were before I gave them to you, how many of you could have told me what they were before I asked you? Good, that's good. Otherwise, you just shoved a boatload of money up a hog's ass, okay? Because if you can't tell me 4 basic safety rules, I'm pretty sure you're not going to remember what to do when you're clearing a corner. When your heart rate's 200, you got shit in your shorts, and the guy's going, running at you with a great big knife in his hand, without being disrespectful or ugly, okay? Because remember, ultimately, your basic fundamental skills are what's going to win, okay?
Go!
Hey. Hey. This is a good chance to work on and regulate your breathing. If I just want you to throw up, I'll stick my finger down your throat. That's what you think about. It's about checking your position. It's about working on your breathing.
Red. Blue.
There's a degree of, we can't be the last guy in class when we're pressing the trigger. We don't want that miss. I want that hit. I want every single hit. And if I don't get it, I want to know where it went and I want to know why. And I want to know how I can fix it the next time. So this then becomes a pursuit of excellence. I was shooting over the weekend. That fucking bust my ass. James and I, we're both, he's gonna be worse than me. I'll be dead 30 years from now and that grumpy son of a bitch will look like Gandalf the White, okay? He'll be sitting there, I'm gonna fuck around this bastard, or he's gonna be a lot worse than me. Cause like, I mean, I'm kinda like, okay, what's up with all this missing shit? You know, what's that about? Well, we're going shooting this weekend at a gun range and going to go to gun school for a couple days. Like, we're shooting to have some fun. Fun? At what point in time all this that we're doing, where did we get into where this was fun? Okay? I mean, I've had people call me on the phone and go, oh yeah, this would be just like Disneyland. Really? When you get here, I'm going to stab you right in the heart.
Elbow! Under the weapon! Light point on your hand! On the opposite side! Drive that hand through!
In the relationship of sights, okay? In target acquisition, you'll have the sights that basically talk about aim and aiming. Aiming will be the relationship of the sight to itself. So you have the ocular opening, okay, at the end, okay? And you'll look through it, it'll have the crossfire. Okay? So that part is pretty simple. When you look in it, when you put your face on the stock, which is a lot of times, on some of these rifles that you if you remember a lot of the rifles that you're talking about, the bolt gun's not true, but on the ARs especially, they weren't necessarily designed to have a scope put on them, okay? And in some cases, that's not true, because some cases they were flat top guns. In other words, they didn't have a carrying handle on them, or they had one that was takeable, loftable, so it had a flat top. So they had some sort of pad or adjustment in the back. So that's what's going on. Either way, bolt guns or whatever, they'll have some sort of comb adjustment so you can elevate them up and down. So two things are happening. When you have it here, okay, what you're trying to adjust here is this. So how it affects you when you look at it, if you look inside, you'll see a circle of light and a black donut. A black donut and a circle of light is too close or too far. The too close to the scope is self-curing. When you press the trigger, it punches you in the face. Message received. Too far, it never comes out right. Crescents, black crescents, are your neck and or your cheek weld. Okay? And sometimes that can be cured, and sometimes that'd be an ugly, but on ladies, smaller statured people with sort of a shorter neck or stockier build, you can lift this, okay, get it up or down, or they'll roll it a little bit right or left, okay? So sometimes you can get an adjustment piece. And I'm not being a dick, but rather than saw and chopping, hacking, banging, beating, this thing costs like, 24 bucks. You can adjust it, beat it, chop it, cut it, whack it, bang it, and there you go, okay? So it gives you an idea. And I don't sell them, that's not the point. I'm just saying there's options rather than, I've seen guys like, put 25 pounds of tape, duct tape on them to try to get them to do something. So what you're trying to do is get that relationship. And all that is about, which I'll talk about in a little while, okay? Because it's part of the thing in Stockwell, part of it, okay? And all this is about getting it set up for aiming. So aiming is the relationship of your sight to itself, okay? So that you can get a full view, because you'd like for that to be clear. And then aiming the relationship of the sight, the crossfire, to the target. And ladies and gentlemen, I have this to say about that. If this son of a bitch will give you a full value target, put the sight in the middle of them and shoot for the big part. Okay? All this fancy, I'm going to shoot him in the right eye, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do. There's no thing like the sure thing. Put a hole in a big part, knock his dick in the dirt. When he's rolling around in the dirt, then you can shoot him again. Now, that said, if we're here with Mr. Flowers and I, and we're having chit-chatty conversation, and the two of us elect that we decide that we're going to flip a coin, and he's going to go for the head and I'm going to go for the body, okay. But at no time in our chit-chatty conversation flipping coins, why don't we both go for the head? Because if we both miss and this fuckface goes click and blows the fucking bus up, we're both going to look like the ass end of a southbound bus, okay? Got it? Don't mess around with this, guys. If this is serious as you're thinking about what we're talking about it being, there's no time to play games with this. Okay? Nothing like the sure thing. Hit them, anchor them, put them on the ground. If they flop, wheeze, breeze, or sneeze, blast them again. Okay? Personally, as long as they're moving, I shoot. Okay? That's why there's some argument about how many times Osama bin Laden was shot. Like 12 times. Yeah. Well, he kept moving. Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen when the first guy steps in the room, shoots him twice? Next guy comes in the room, okay, and the guy's moving around, and you shoot him with the muzzle blast like 6 inches off to the end of the muzzle. He's gonna move, right? You shot him that far away. What do you think he's gonna do when you shoot him that far away? So the next guy sees him move, what's he gonna do?
Shoot him again.
And the next guy, he's moving, okay? Or not, but you get the point, okay? You're shooting that guy right. So even if that's a 44 Magnum, the world's third most powerful handgun, okay? It's still like, you get it, okay? So like nothing ugly, all right? So aiming. Basically, you're looking for target acquisition. We gotta find the guy first. Your biggest enemy in this world is you have too much power on the scope. Out of the 5 to 25 hubble. What are you seeing across the street? The door hinge. Dude and dudettes, run the power down. Find what the hell you're looking for. I got people that go, well, where is it? Well, how are you on? 25? We're only shooting 100 yards away. You can't find them. I can't find them. Mr. Smith, I can't find them. What do you see? Green. Okay, cool. If you run the power down. Okay? Run the power down, people. If I was going to do law enforcement in America one favor, well, actually two, I'd saw 1 inch off every stock of every shotgun in America for cops. And I'd take half of their power away on their scopes. And I wouldn't hurt them a bit. Okay? Just being ornery again. Position. Basically, so you know in relationship to aiming, your position. The quality of the shot that you and I are about to fire is a direct reflection of the position that it's coming from. I always used to say, shitty position, shitty shot. Now that said, if you run up a flight of 4 flights of stairs, flat down on a big pile of rocks, and one of the rocks punches you right in the crotch, appropriate to your gender, okay? And your heart rate's up, you're trying to get this guy, it's like downhill, okay? Wind blowing through the porthole as you're trying to get it. In other words, you got a bad thing going, okay? It's dirt in your eye, then you might get a crappy shot, right? You see I'm getting that? And you're out of shape, you got a steel leg, neck's broke, other shit like that, stuff happens, right? So sometimes that's a reason that you want to be. I got one the other day again, and some of you know what I'm talking about. Some guy wrote and goes, I don't like you. My brother took class from you, and you said something ugly about my brother being like fat. And I go, Jesus, still. And I go like, dude, okay? Or no, what he said was, you may find my brother because he was eating a Twinkie. And I go like, you still don't get it, people. I don't give a shit what your brother eats. What it's about is, do you think that your brother's going to get a break in a fight because he ate too many Twinkies and he's a big toad? Oh, so I don't care what your brother eats. It's about people are not going to give you a break because you're in bad shape. I mean, you think a guy's going to give you a break in a fight because you got a twisted ankle right now? I mean, if you got in a jiu-jitsu fight right now, would a guy give you a break because you got a bad ankle? No. Guy going to give you a break because you got your gray hair and your back's busted up? No. Guy going to give you a break because you're a short girl? No. You got to remember, a lot of times people zero in on you just because you got that infirmary.
Yep.
Okay? That's the reason. Remember, wolves never attacked the prime bison in the herd. They went for the one that had a bad leg. Let's get the one that got a bad leg, the one that looks really healthy, probably kick her ass. Okay? So, yeah, you get it. Natural point of aim. The natural point of aim is the alignment of the body structural alignment behind the gun. And I'll have Roger demonstrate it for you in a moment. Okay, under breathing is going to affect the movement of the sights in relationship to the target. In other words, if you're breathing up and down, okay, and you're trying to press the trigger while you're doing so, okay, the gun is going to move, all right? Sight alignment is the alignment of the sights to themselves. In other words, if you don't have it properly aligned in your head behind the gun, then you're going to get those globes or circles that we talked about with the shadowing, and or those arcs that we talked about. Okay, and then the sights to the target, placing the sight on the center target. And so there's no misunderstanding on my earlier comment. If all you have is a quarter of a head, and that's all the target that's available, then that's your shot, okay? And if it's something that's going away and coming back, and taking a shot at people, and then goes away and comes back, then that's your target, okay? You understand that, right? I wasn't saying don't take that shot. I'm saying but if he's going out, wait till he gets a and set him on fire. Whoa, there, take that, okay? Roger.
Sir.
Okay, so I'll come up here for a minute, please. Look at me, look at me! Look at me, look at me! You're a big ass human gate! Swing this way!
Back in. Up there.
Line up behind Dana.
You okay with this? That's a man. You okay, step and fetch? You gonna be able to do this?
I'll be at the back of the line.
Okay, well, I got an idea. I figured this out already. I'm gonna have Rick just drag you down there. We'll just drag you, and when we get the barricade, we'll stop and let you shoot. Then he can drag you some more.
Hey, you know you at least got 3 prone
It'd be like in
positions.
Florida. Fish on! Okay, he'd be dragging you. That'd be cool.
There hasn't even been any Lieutenant Dan jokes, and I'm really proud of you guys for that.
Okay, one in each head. Eyes here, eyes here, eyes here, eyes here. Hey, heads up down there.
Got it. Yes. Good shot.
Audio on. So the purpose of this exercise is to start to get the students to evaluate staying off of the target, okay, but using the coverage to the best of their ability, okay? So then they each get to figure out.
You want to move it on each barricade?
Yep. No, they can stay at the same position, okay? But they need to start to figure out how to use different positions and make sure their muzzle's clear, okay? So you get that offset, and that occurs both in the AR platforms and or the scoped rifle platforms.
10-4.
In M4, M4.
10.
10-4, 10-4, M4. We don't want to start in, we'll think we're at Cheech and Chong, we'll get in trouble.
Yeah. Go ahead, lard ass.
Come on, we need that shot, we need that shot. Gotta be on that barricade, get those 3 shots. You should be in there, get that money, be out of there in 10 seconds.
But just the whole thing is we're going to slowly bring it back farther and farther off the barricade to get
Guidelines, if you can get closer with caution. Why would that be? In other words, if you can get closer to the threat, you should do so, but you should do so with caution. Why would that be?
Because he's shooting at you.
So I bet you shoot you back. Yeah, right. Okay. The ballistic curve works in both directions. Okay. I love that. Guy goes, we got him in range. Yeah. Okay. And so when he is, you are, right? If you can get more stable, get stable. And here's the thing, and I know it sounds really stupid and silly, but the size of the height of your head off the ground, the closer it is to the ground, the more stable you are, and actually, if you think about it, it makes more sense. Here's what I think. I think it's really bad to learn new shit in the middle of a fight. That's what I think. And I'm not very smart, but I think that's a bad idea. Okay? I think when my partner's laying on the ground with a femoral artery squirting shit 18 inches out his leg, it's a fucked up time to learn how to put a tourniquet on. That's what I think. And somebody goes, well, don't put that quick clot in. The docs don't like that. Really? Well, that's why he's called a doctor. He went to school for 12 years to clear it and learn how to clean that shit out. I went to school for 3 minutes to stop the fucking bleeding. I'm pretty sure 3 minutes, stop the bleeding. 12 years, clean it up, save his life. The doc won't be that mad at me. What do you think? Top slice, top slice. Come on. Oh, hard one, come on, do it to me. Make it work. How many of you, when you did that before, did you use in those classes bipods, bags, rear bags, or packs or something to set your rifle on? Okay, so here's my thought. In this class, I want you to see if you can not use those things. Because here's my point. If you were trying to get close enough to get an owie on somebody, I don't think you're gonna have the time or the ability to generate that movement to get set up on somebody. Like, go up there, flip out my legs, put my back on, flip his head, you know. Cause like, I'm telling you, if I was like sitting there looking and I saw some guy out there flipping his bipod legs out and setting his, I'd punch a hole, whatever he gave me. If I thought you were setting up to put a hole on me, I would put a hole in your hat, in your helmet, in your dick, in your foot, in your toe, in your nose. I would shoot whatever you gave me, okay? Mechanical offset, okay? And that would be either your red dot in your case and where the bore is, the axis of the bore. And what you and I are now talking about, danger close, is a physical drop of the projectile downrange. We aim here, and at 100 yards it hits here. We aim here at 200 yards, the physical projectile drops here. At 300 yards it drops here, but it's all still inside this cone of fire, okay, that we're looking at. Okay, and the only reason 300 yards is our sort of break-off point. You know, you could aim slightly higher if he was 400 yards away and still get a hit on the target, we know that. Okay, but what we're talking about is two other things happen at 300 that start to bother us, you and I. One, the wind starts to affect the drift of the bullet, and two, the bullet drop is much more dynamic and significant from 300 yards to 400, okay? It only went 100 on, 200 on, 4, 300 on 10, 12 inches, okay, 400 on 30 inches. Now it could go off below the knees. That's why that jump from 3 to 4, that's the big, like light speed.